Breaking news for October 2025, President Trump has officially signed an executive order that is set to impact millions of Americans relying on Social Security, federal benefits, and other government payments. If you've been wondering whether you qualify for extra checks this month, or how much you might receive, this is the information you cannot afford to miss. Today, we're going to break down exactly what this executive order entails, who qualifies, the timelines for receiving payments, and what it could mean for seniors, veterans, disabled Americans, and anyone depending on federal benefits. By the end of this video, you'll know whether to expect extra funds in your October paycheck and how to plan for this significant financial boost. This announcement has stirred immediate attention because it combines two critical aspects of federal financial support: the formal authority of an executive order and the direct impact on Social Security payments. Social Security has always been a cornerstone of financial stability for seniors and other eligible Americans. But the news that extra checks may be coming in October adds an unprecedented element to planning for this year's expenses. Many people who have been managing tight budgets are suddenly looking at an opportunity to cover bills, groceries, or even save for unexpected emergencies. The combination of executive action and direct payments makes this announcement stand out as both urgent and highly consequential. The executive order signed by President Trump is designed to authorize additional payments to eligible Social Security recipients, including retirees, disabled beneficiaries, and certain veterans. These payments are not automatic for everyone, and eligibility criteria are being clearly outlined by the Social Security Administration and other federal agencies. While some recipients may see a substantial boost this October, others might receive smaller supplemental amounts depending on factors such as prior earnings, current benefit levels, and participation in related federal programs. Understanding these eligibility requirements is crucial because it allows recipients to prepare and ensures that no one misses out on the opportunity to claim the funds they are entitled to. One of the reasons this announcement has created such excitement is the timing. The payments are scheduled to roll out in October, with some deposits expected as early as the final weeks of September for specific groups. Timing is essential because it affects how recipients can use the funds. For example, seniors and disabled adults often have fixed monthly budgets that rely heavily on Social Security and other benefits. Receiving extra checks in October could help cover rising costs for groceries, utilities, healthcare, or other essential expenses that tend to increase with inflation and seasonal factors. By planning ahead, recipients can maximize the impact of these additional payments, creating immediate relief as well as longer-term financial stability. For veterans, this executive order may carry additional significance. Veterans who receive federal pensions or related benefits are among the groups targeted for supplemental checks. These additional funds could cover costs that might not be fully addressed by standard monthly payments, such as medical care, prescription medications, or accessibility improvements in the home. Many veterans and their families have already expressed excitement and relief at the prospect of having extra financial support in October, especially given that federal payments sometimes lag behind rising living costs. Social Security recipients, particularly seniors on fixed incomes, are the primary audience for this executive order. For years, these individuals have seen incremental adjustments to their benefits, but the boost authorized by this action could represent one of the more substantial increases in recent memory. Depending on income level, household size, and participation in related federal programs, recipients could see checks that exceed prior expectations. Understanding the mechanics of these payments, including how the extra funds are calculated and when they are dispersed, is essential for anyone planning their finances for the remainder of 2025. In addition to Social Security, the executive order also impacts other federal programs that assist low-income Americans, such as Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and certain veteran benefits. These programs work in tandem with Social Security to provide a safety net for those who might otherwise struggle to meet basic living expenses. By authorizing extra checks and increasing benefit levels, the executive order is essentially offering a multifaceted financial boost that affects multiple streams of income for eligible individuals. This coordinated approach ensures that beneficiaries see a meaningful difference in their financial situation rather than small, incremental changes that barely cover expenses. Many people are asking, how do I know if I qualify? Eligibility for the extra October checks depends on a few key factors. First, you must already be receiving Social Security retirement or disability benefits, SSI, or certain veteran payments. Second, Your income level and household status may affect the amount you receive. In some cases, recipients who already receive higher benefits may get a proportional supplement rather than the full maximum amount. Finally, the Social Security Administration has clarified that these payments are part of a temporary adjustment, meaning that while this boost is substantial, it is designed to address immediate financial needs rather than permanently alter benefit levels. Knowing these details allows recipients to plan accurately and ensure that they are ready to claim any funds they are eligible for. The executive order has also raised questions about timing and distribution methods. Most recipients will receive their extra payments electronically through direct deposit, which is the fastest and most secure method. For those who still receive paper checks, the payments will be mailed, but there may be a slight delay in arrival. It is important to check official Social Security notifications and statements to confirm the exact amount and expected payment date. Being proactive about these details can prevent confusion and ensure that recipients are prepared to utilize the funds effectively once they arrive. Financial experts have weighed in on how recipients should use these extra checks. Many recommend prioritizing essential expenses such as rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and medications. If possible, it may also be wise to set aside a portion of the funds for emergency savings or to pay down high-interest debt. While the temptation to spend on discretionary items is understandable, especially given the size of the potential extra check, planning strategically ensures that the financial boost has a lasting positive impact. By using the funds thoughtfully, recipients can gain both immediate relief and longer-term financial security. The broader economic impact of the executive order should not be underestimated. Extra payments to millions of Americans mean more money circulating in local economies, supporting businesses, and helping communities that rely heavily on consumer spending from seniors and federal benefit recipients. Grocery stores, pharmacies, and small retailers may see increased activity, which in turn strengthens the local economy. In this way, the executive order is not only helping individuals but also creating a ripple effect that benefits neighborhoods and regions across the country. It is important to remain cautious and informed, as scammers often attempt to exploit news of government payments. Recipients should only rely on official sources such as the Social Security Administration, VA offices, or federal government websites for information about eligibility and payment amounts. Never share personal information, bank details, or Social Security numbers in response to unsolicited messages. Being vigilant ensures that the extra checks reach the intended recipients without interference or fraud. Many seniors and beneficiaries have already begun discussing the upcoming payments on social media, forums, and community groups. These discussions reflect a mix of excitement and curiosity as people try to calculate exactly how much they will receive. By sharing verified information and tips for planning, recipients can help one another maximize the benefit of this financial boost. It also underscores the importance of staying informed and paying attention to official announcements from the government. For families supporting seniors or disabled adults, this executive order provides an opportunity to ease some financial pressure. Many households rely on multiple streams of income, including Social Security and SSI, to cover living expenses. The extra checks authorized by the executive order could allow families to pay for additional necessities, invest in healthcare needs, or save for upcoming emergencies. Knowing when and how these payments will arrive allows families to plan ahead and make the most of this unexpected support. In conclusion, the executive order signed by President Trump is more than just a political announcement. It represents a tangible financial opportunity for millions of Americans. Seniors, veterans, disabled adults, and other federal benefit recipients are set to receive extra funds this October, potentially transforming monthly budgets and easing financial stress. Understanding eligibility, timing, and distribution methods is essential to ensure that no one misses out on this significant opportunity. By staying informed, planning carefully, and using the funds strategically, recipients can make this October a turning point for their financial well-being. This executive order highlights the importance of federal programs in supporting Americans who depend on fixed incomes. It also underscores how timely government action can provide meaningful relief, particularly in times of economic uncertainty or rising living costs. By paying attention to official announcements and planning ahead, beneficiaries can maximize the impact of these extra checks and improve their quality of life. The coming weeks will be critical as recipients monitor their accounts, confirm payments, and adjust their budgets accordingly. While the executive order is a temporary measure, The financial relief it provides will be felt immediately by those who qualify. Seniors and other recipients are encouraged to remain proactive, stay informed, and plan carefully to make the most of this unprecedented boost.